SP-10, SP-20, SP-2000, the latest offering, SP-101, and the granddaddy, the SP-9000. We'll just listen to a bit of AM broadcast here for our shortwave listeners in particular. We'll start with the SP-10.
Sorry, I didn't answer your other question. Mulch goes on top as a layer, so you don't dig it in. So it's almost like putting a blanket over the soil, and what it does is it helps reduce evaporation of water from the soil. It also helps keep the soil...
SP-20.
Mulch layer is really great at encouraging earthworms in your soil as well.
Good luck with the mulch farm, Raj, in Springwood. Mark's in Strathfield. How are you, Mark?
I'm well. How are you going, Simon?
I'm well. For you, spring is...
It's definitely the smell of the jasmine.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. And I'll go and look for it. So I was out with the kids the other night, got a big whiff of it.
Yeah.
Sure enough, around the corner, here's a heap of it on the fence. So definitely a big sign of spring, yeah, for sure.
We were given almost a whole jasmine smell by our neighbours who plant...
Onto the SP-2000.
And at night, it's just part of that whole sunset. Isn't it beautiful, Mark?
Yeah, that's what we picked up in the evening.
Yeah, I agree. It's so strong. Some people, of course, don't care for it. And in the garden, it's a bit of a thug, to be honest.
SP-101.
Is it? The one that's growing down the street over the fence.
Are you growing lovage there, Mark?
Yeah, I'm trying to, yeah. So great flavour. It's very strong celery flavour. Excellent in soups on top and so on. I first put it in about 6 weeks ago, and within about 3 weeks it took off. Last month it's dropped right back, or last fortnight it's dropped right back. So I figured with the warm weather we've had, because all the other herbs are starting, I've got tarragon growing, that's starting to kick off as well now, but I thought maybe it needs an alkaline soil. I've used just standard liquid fertiliser on it, but it's still quite yellow, and all that fresh growth that I had died right back.
Yeah, I'm not a big experienced person with lovage. Some herbs, things like rocket and coriander,
And the 9000.
when they're young and tender. Tarragon, of course, dies back in winter, like chives, and then it grows through the spring and summer. Of course, basil, it's just about basil planting season, because that's planted in spring when the weather warms up, and it grows through the warm months and then dies off in winter. So, growing herbs is quite an art, because you really need to know what each one likes and, in what season they thrive. So, coriander and rocket and dill are probably the three hardest to grow, and they're really, in Sydney, it's hopeless trying to grow them in the hot months, because they just bolt straight to seed. So you need to grow them in the cooler periods.
Yeah.
I'm going to look for it, though. I haven't used it in cooking, Mark. Thank you.
Okay, well, it's really nice.